I'd be supporting this amendment. Minister, I've been very clear in relation to discussions at previous times about the carbon tax, and I think it's very unfair today the way the budget, was being rolled out. It was like a con job as such. The VAT and excise and extensions on taxation side. You said I'm extending the current. The minister said excise reduction of 21 cent per litre in respect to petrol and 16 cent per litre in respect to diesel. And people are texting me and they're saying, "Thanks be to God, with somebody of ease at the pump," because people are feeling the pinch very, very badly. And it was the one way that you could give some bit of a relief to everybody. And then read it. The devil is in the detail. They got nothing. You got to give them absolutely nothing. Nothing back to the ordinary mother and father who's trying to take the child to school in the morning. And Minister, I did question you last week about public transport, and you said if I had the money, I'd deliver. Well, you're getting the money from carbon tax, but you haven't delivered it in rural Ireland. You're delivering it in the capital and in the surrounds of the capital, in pet projects. But rural Ireland is suffering. And you haven't delivered it in my own constituency, but little. You said you might do 2 services before the end of the year. Well, I hope you do, but that's not enough. It's nowhere near enough. So that we are totally and utterly dependent on the use of vehicles. We'd love to have a dream that we'd have a kite or something, we'd all jump on and we'd all travel away in air. It's not possible. A lot of TDs up here haven't a clue. And they're the TDs that voted for carbon tax. They're clueless, absolutely clueless as to how people survive in rural Ireland. And we even asked you to postpone the carbon tax, give some chance to people in a very, very, very difficult time. And he still refused to do so. It's like you're down to punish the person who has no choice in the matter, who has no public transport, to the farmer who has to use his machines. He can't just put them up on and hope on that wind energy will come and drive the tractor, or the lorry man that's hauling the food to the shops. And the price of food is going up and up and out of control because he can't control it here because fuel has gone out of the price range of the ordinary people. And the carbon tax should have been postponed at the very, very least to give people a chance. And the astonishing thing down my way, they're paying anything up from 185 to 190, 697, 98 for a litre of diesel. That's what we're paying. And today they felt there would have been some bit of relief, and it wasn't given. No, it was announced as if there was something going to come there. But now on Brown Cent, and the people paying for home heating oil are again the ordinary householders who have little or no other option at this present time. Let the options come and people will move the right direction, but they're not there. To the fishermen who thought they'd get an exemption today in relation to some kind of an exemption in relation to fuel, that didn't happen. So he failed to deliver for the fishermen, he failed to deliver for the farmer, he failed to deliver in relation to fuel and carbon tax for the people of rural Ireland. And as I said, and I've said it here often, carbon tax is just a tax for pet projects here around the capital. And Minister, you've yet to prove me wrong. In public transport is the way to prove Michael Collins TD, Cork South West wrong. What have you delivered, and you're Minister for Transport, in Cork South West? Zero. Zero on public transport in 2.5 years. Now, let anyone in here that supports carbon tax and realise after 2.5 years that we have zero return in Cork South West. It's a shameful act and it shouldn't be allowed to continue, and people's heads should roll. And I certainly will be supporting this amendment.
Deputy Richard By